Hello everyone, I'm Kazia Professor from the Department of Environmental Science, and today I'll be talking about some very important environmental problems. So basically, the airborne nitrogen pollution affects not only the quality of the air we breathe, but also the land and the water. Nitrogen is the most abundant element in the air and is very essential for plants and animal life. Sources of nitrogen from human activities such as electric power generation, industry, transportation, and agriculture can upset the natural balance of nitrogen in the environment. When fossil fuels are burned, they release carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxides into the atmosphere, which contributes to the formation of smog and acid rain. In most common nitrogen-related compounds emitted into the air by the human activities are collectively referred to as nitrogen oxides. Ammonia is another nitrogen compound emitted to the air primarily from the agricultural activities, but also from fossil fuel. If I'm stating the environment versus the economy, yes, definitely. Taking care of millions of people who are starving is more important than saving natural resources, most of which are renewable anyways. But we cannot expect developing nations to share the green concerns of developed countries when they are faced with the dire poverty and constant battle for survival. No, because we have already wasted and destroyed vast amounts of natural resources, and in the long run, and in so doing, have put Earth at risk. We must preserve the Earth for our children and grandchildren. In any case, poverty and environment damages are often linked to. So, destroying the rainforest gives native people nowhere to go except urban slums. Polluted water can lead to crop failures, and climate change will turn fertile fields into deserts and flood coastal areas where hundreds of people live. Developing countries have to choose the sustainable development if they want to have a future for their people. It's possible to utilize business as the catalyzing force behind this change because financial success can be tied to ecological and societal success and vice versa. So individuals have the role to play, but so do institutions that contribute to the cause on the larger scale. The ways in which we can all live more sustainably can take more forms, such as reorganizing living conditions in form of eco-villages, eco-municipalities, and sustainable cities. Phrasing the economical sectors, permaculture, green building, sustainable agriculture or work, practices such as sustainable architecture, like developing new technologies, green technologies, renewable energies, and etc. Making adjustments in the individual lifestyle that conserve natural resources, those can be the solutions to the problems that we face out there. Industrialized world emphasis on green issues, which holds back developing countries because this is seen as an interference in their affairs. It also contributes to the greater divide between the first world and the third world countries. Many also believe it is deliberately attempt to stop possible economic competitors. After all, the United States of America and European Union already put high tariffs, like the import taxes on products made cheaply in developing countries. That is like canned tomatoes, shoes, which could be sold in America or Europe, but by limiting the development of the profitable by polluting industries like steel and oil refinements, we are forcing nations to remain economically backwards. No one wants to stop economic progress that could give millions better lives, but we must insist on sustainable development combined with environmental care, social justice, and economic growth. Art cannot support unrestricted companies in developed countries already have the higher costs of production because the rules of protecting the environment, it is unfair if they see their prices undercut by goods produced cheaply in developing countries at a cost of great pollution. But yes, absolutely, economic development is a vital for meeting the basic needs of the growing population of developing countries. If we do not allow them to industrialize, these nations will have to bring in measures to limit uh, population growth just to preserve the vital resources such as water. But then again, unchecked population growth has a negative impact on any nation as well as the whole planet. Both the poverty and environmental problems of, let's say, sub-Saharan Africa are largely the results of rapid population growth, putting pressure on limited resources. At the same time, China has become wealthy while following one child per couple policy, limiting the population growth, with the result in the higher standard of living, and that will preserve the environment. Definitions of environmental sustainability generally lead to more questions about what role humans should play. For example, as an evolutionary species, how do we change the way we live and conduct business on this planet to ensure it's sustainable for the future generations? Thank you.